I would describe it as growing. That's the word I would use to describe Texas Tech volleyball.
It's an experience that I wish more people had a chance to do, and I know that out of all the people that play volleyball, that I'm one of the few that actually get this kind of experience, and I can't say enough about it.
We have the best time here. It's a family away from our family and home, and everybody's close, you're taken care of.
I've met the greatest people. I've had the best experiences.
So many opportunities that I wouldn't be where I'm at today without it.
We just do the funnest things, and we get to travel all over the country to play volleyball.
I'm just thankful that it's brought me here, and it's put people in my life that have made impacts in my life, and I'm just very thankful for this opportunity.
I wouldn't trade it for anything.
It's only going to get better, and I think everyone involved with this program really believes that. We're at the point where we want it to get better, and we're going to do everything we can to make it better. At this point, we're good, we're not great, and we're getting to that point, and I'm very excited to see what the future holds.
We're tumbling, fake tumbling and then real tumbling.
We did a tumbling routine, and I thought we did a great job. Some of the people who did it were awesome.
Please put your hands together for the volleyball.
We have a couple girls on our team that can do a lot of tumbling, and we put the freshmen out there to kind of make it silly.
I would call it skillful bad gymnastics. They definitely put that together kind of last minute, but they pulled it off. And I mean, anytime anyone's going to run and jump and twirl and spin, it's going to get a rise out of the crowd. Definitely a lot of heart. They didn't have any match downs, so if anyone were to take a spill, it could have been bad. But they held it together, and it was good. They were a little nervous going on as well, but again, we settled them down, put their music on, and they were good to go.
It was a fun experience, and it is every year.
It was good. I think everything went well, and I think everyone did a wonderful job, and I think it was just a lot of fun to go out there and tumble.
And the talent show is a great event. We invite the community, invite the campus, our department, and really get them involved as well, and really help them out the best we can with the door, with the proceeds from the door, and just kind of bridge that partnership and make it stronger for years to come.
Everything we have done tonight, we have for Special Olympics. They get to come out and participate with us, singing the national anthem. Sometimes they do some acts with us. We'll have the director come out and talk at the end. The canned foods and all that, the money, they all benefit Special Olympics.
It's very important to do stuff like that and to be a part of it and help support Special Olympics.
We like to work hand in hand and close with them as much as we can because it's a great time, a great experience, and working out with other athletes.
It helps our kids grow because they're not just here to play volleyball. They're here to become, adults and to become model citizens. And so I think stuff like this definitely helps them.
Well, the plan for today, we're having a little setback today. She did a lot of extra things yesterday. We went ahead and progressed her knee because she was looking good and doing good, and we've got a little bit of extra swelling today in the knee, so we're going to have to back it down.
We all love Imelda. She does a great job. We wouldn't know what to do if we didn't have her.
We're going to start with some ice and compression. We're going to use what's called a game-ready machine.
If we didn't have Imelda, we would not be walking and playing.
The purpose of this, she's got a big effusion in the knee, or a lot of swelling in the joint. And so the purpose of this is to apply ice and compression at the same time.
Imelda does a really good job with explaining to the girls exactly what they have to go through to get back to where they were.
We did a lot of rehab yesterday and progressed her, and today she's a little swollen, so we're going to get that down first, and then we're going to start with some gentle rehab exercises, kind of taking a couple of steps back from what we did yesterday.
It's freezing.
She just keeps us healthy and keeps us going, and we definitely keep her busy.
Oh my gosh. It's much colder than an ice pack, definitely.
It's not. It's just more of your leg is being iced, so it feels colder.
I know her knee was hurting her really bad, and you know, it's when you're playing every single day and it hurts and it hurts and it hurts, you get to the point where you almost don't want to do it anymore.
Wearing a brace through high school and through college, like people said that was an option, and you know, I could just keep doing that, but at the same time it began to cause me a lot of pain.
Now that she has, you know, she's going through rehab, she's going to come back stronger, and she's going to realize how much better it can be now that she's healthy.
I'm glad I got it. It's painful, but I know it'll get better. It's worth it in the end.
I think that she has a good prognosis. She has a good chance of being a lot better with this surgery than she was before.
I'm just ready to walk normal again. Like, it's taken longer than I thought it would, but I'm just ready to get it going and get the swelling down and be able to just walk right and start and get back on the court as fast as I can.
You know, Drayvon especially, I think she's getting it. She realizes, like, I'm an athlete, I am going to be hurt, I have to work hard to get back at it.
And that's the hard part about this surgery, is just trying to get this to fire correctly when you want it to on command. So that's what we're working on.
I usually have to do squeezes, and that's the worst part, like the lifting, because it takes like a lot for me to even get my leg up.
It's okay. We're just getting warmed up. There you go. Right there. Squeeze under my fingers. Good. Squeeze harder. Good. It's almost like she's surprised that she can't do it. And, you know, this is kind of the normal process where she has to relearn to fire it.
Rehab is definitely frustrating because as an athlete, you're used to like vigorous work that, you know, wears out your body. You get really tired, and in rehab it's very like controlled, and the little things matter the most.
We did a lot of good things yesterday.
We have a lot of victories.
It is a series of small victories, and what we did yesterday is we got past 90 degrees in flexion. We hadn't got very much flexion as of yet, and yesterday she was able to get past 90 degrees and able to rotate around on the bike a couple of times, so that was a huge victory for us.
I think Imelda is very, very good at her job, and we're very blessed to have her with this team.
It's tough, but I know she's only making me better, faster, so.
It's like learning to walk again. Actually, we're learning to walk again too. We did that yesterday.
She really does a good job of keeping it interesting, so to say. Rehab can get very boring and tedious.
Imelda's really good. Like, I mean, she even if it's something that's painful, if it's something that you don't want to go through, she knows what's best for you.
And if they can understand how it's going to affect their return and how it's going to make them better, faster, the education is a big part of it. Get that other knee up. We want to continue to train even the left side, get the balance there. Let that knee flex, let it bend. And you do want to be there for them. You know, they psychologically, they do, you know, they go through a lot of different emotions. You know, an athlete is just used to being able to do everything, run, jump, tie their shoe. I mean, this is something that's again, we have to retrain the body how to walk properly. We've still got a little bit of ways to go. And I think that she's going to probably do very well. Obviously, the rehab is a big part of it, and she's a hard worker, so that's all in her favor.